Foster Fountain Jr. We are standing across Ridge Road from my home.
What does it feel like after all this time to come back and see this area where you spent so much of your youth?
It's unbelievable. I had no idea that it appeared this way, but it's good because I can remember what it was before.
You moved out in 1947. We're back in August of 2014.
Right.
One word to describe your feeling.
Unbelievable. We had 4 bedrooms. We had 2 families. My family, which consisted of my 2 brothers and a sister, my mother and father, and also one of my first cousins, consisting of a mother and father and 3 children. It was obviously cozy with the number of people that were there, and it was just a close-knit family situation.
Opening the front door, walking into your house. What did that person feel?
Oh, I think they felt at home.
How so?
Because we wanted them to feel at home, and we made them feel at home.
Big Mama, where her name come from? She was sweet as she could be. Nice as she could be.
She was named after my great-grandmother, and a real charming lady. She was a beautiful, caring mother for me. I couldn't have asked for better. And her only interest in life was taking care of us and making sure that we got everything that she and my dad could provide. When it came time for me to go from elementary to high school, they told me that I would not go to the local high school, that I would go into the city of Richmond and live with her mother, my grandmother, and go to high school there, which really set me on my path to life, because I had access there to different levels of academics and other, including social, which was almost non-existent in this neighborhood because of the rural nature of it.
Tell us about Big Daddy. Where'd the name come from?
Big Daddy's name came from the fact that he had been a railroad worker. And he, I don't know if you've ever seen the people who walk the rails into position over the cross ties and distributed the aggregate between the ties. That's what he did in his early life, and that's why he had such a muscular frame.
Young kid, young black kid, 11, 12 years old, growing up in the capital of the Confederacy, the height of segregation. What was that like?
Oh, it was definitely different, distasteful, it was humbling, it was bad. My second paying job was with a drugstore in Richmond, wherein we had an all-white sales staff and management staff, but the dishwashers and the floor moppers and truck unloaders were all black. And sometimes the interface or the exchanges between the blacks and the whites were not good. One of the most distasteful things I had to do periodically was clean the bathroom. And you can imagine, that wasn't a pleasant task. Even in terms of some of the bathrooms that you see in truck stops today along the highway, this was worse than that. So I learned to deal with that, I learned to follow orders. My manager of the store never seemed to take his eyes off of me or the black staff. He was the druggist. He worked behind a typical drugstore counter with a window which peered out over the store area. And he was always watching us. He did something which really surprised me. He selected me to take the day's deposits to the bank, which was just around the corner. He would take all of the deposits from the previous day with the deposit slip, put them in the bag, and hand them to me to take them to the bank. I sometimes would wonder, why don't I take this and just keep on going? But my parents had taught me better than that, and I didn't do that.